Oh, there you go. Hey guys, you've reached Epiphany Blue, where everything is fabulously handmade just for you. It's early in the morning. I'm gonna try to whisper, but try to project my voice at the same time. And I've had a cold or something, I just can't get rid of this stuff. We all know what it's about, right? You got to wear your mask and all that, and it just wreaks havoc on your throat. Because I was supposed to be finished with this wreath by now, but I just wasn't up to, feeling up to par to do it. So, but here we are, and as I said, it's early in the morning, so irregardless of waking people up, I'm going to have to try to project my voice. I know. So anyway, I hope you can hear me. That's the bottom line of what I'm saying. And I don't know if you've seen part one, but what I'm doing is a wedding champagne wreath. And here are the champagnes. If you saw in part one, you saw how I decorated the glasses. And now I've tied them together because what I have to figure out is how I'm going to attach them. So here's the concept, right? They're supposed to hang like this. They're supposed to hang like that in the middle of the wreath. And there's a flower on the bottom. Look at that flower. That flower is gorgeous. You guys might be familiar with these flowers because I did my Wedding Diva um, wall hanging with these same flowers. So yeah, so they kind of match, right? So yeah, so one flower goes on the bottom, and then here's the concept, right? Two flowers on the top with the champagne glasses hanging. Can you see that? With the two champagne glasses hanging. That's the concept. So let's get to it. So it took me a while to figure out how I was going to actually hang these. And I'm starting by um, tying them together, as you can see. But I still have to, what I figured out is although I'm tying them together, yeah, you see they kind of move around. So I'm going to have to glue them together in one spot. And I figured out what that spot is. So one spot at the top, I'm going to actually glue them together and then tie them with this ribbon, which is supposed to fall like that. Okay, so that's the glasses. But let's get started. Well, let's finish the wreath. Okay, and as I said in the first video, what I did was, um, let's recap then, right? This is a straw wreath. Some of you might have seen a straw wreath before. You can't really find them. If you do, they're expensive because I've had this one for a while. And lots of times what I do with my wreaths is I'll repurpose them, what I call repurposing. So like if I had them made with something else, I just take it all apart and make something else out of it, right? And that's what I kind of did with this one. So, so I started out with a straw wreath, wrapped it in lace, wrapped it in some ribbon, two types of ribbon, and then wrapped it in this bling. So that's what we have here, okay? That's what we have here. And so now I had the bright idea to also add some pearls. You can see that. Can you see the pearls? I've done two strands already. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to finish putting the pearls all the way around in different spots. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing. And I think this would make a great accent on the wall at a wedding, right? Just as the wedding diva wreath would look also. So actually, whoever gets this could possibly buy them both, and that would make a great addition to their wedding decor. And then, of course, again, after the wedding, Great hung on your wall at home, in your bedroom, and living room, and dining room, wherever you want to put it. It was just look so great on the wall, right? So that's the whole concept. So I'm taking this around. And I've already got glue strands all over me, so. And I'm sure you guys can see glue strands that I probably can't even see. So there you go. I'll be picking glue strands out of this forever. Okay, so that's 3 strands down with the pearls, and I'm going to continue around with the pearls. Oh, so June is wedding month, bride month. Some people call it bride month, some people call it wedding month. It's all in the magazines, all over the place. So, wait a minute. Okay, this kind of gets, so I'm going to start here. The object is to cover, okay, I've got it. Okay, so I'm going to cut it off right there. The object is to cover different spots where there's lace or where there's ribbon with this with these pearls. So I'm gonna spot it from the back first and then continue around. Yeah. Okay. Wasn't sure if I got it in the right place. Yeah. These wreaths can be delicate to make, but so pretty when you're finished. Okay. And such a gorgeous addition to your wall. Oh, and I did have the measurements to this. And I think this is a 15-inch wreath, but I'm not sure now. Okay, so that's the next one. Got that. And here we go. Okay, you know what? I think the easiest way to do this is to first get the first little spot down, and then once it's sticking, it will stay where I want it. There you go. See? Yeah. Hopefully. Okay, and then we can take it around to the back. Yep. Cut it off there. I love making wreaths. I don't know, I've probably mentioned it before. Those of you who watch my channel, I used to make floral wreaths, and I used to have them at the mall. So floral wreaths is something that I love making. This is different. I've never made one like this before. Ouch. And I've got another project coming up. I kind of started it because, like I said, when I wasn't feeling well with my voice, I couldn't get on camera, but every time I passed the table, I would add a little something to that next project. So I hate to say this, but it's like 3/4 done because I just couldn't wait to do it. So like I said, although I couldn't get on camera, I just kept working on it, and then I had to stop myself because I'm like, if I continue, then I won't have anything to do. It'll be all finished, and I won't have anything to make a video on. So, but you'll see it. It's not that next project is different. It's really different, and I'm not gonna give it away. I'm not gonna give it away. So you'll have to come back and tell your friends, subscribe, hit the like button, because that one's gonna really be a gem and a real joy to make, if I should say so myself. Okay, baby, I'm doing this wrong because I should now turn it around and cut it off right there. Oh, got so much stuff on this table. Okay, where am I cutting it? I'm cutting it right there. Okay. Okay. I love to work with lace. So it's so feminine and delicate looking when you make a project from lace. I don't know if you guys feel that way, but I love working with lace. I'll tell you what I've done in the past also. In the past, I've made photo books, and I'm going to make one. I know they haven't really been around. Like years ago, they were all the rage. Everybody was making a photo book. I'm going to make one and show you exactly what a photo book looks like. Because that, once again, that usually is made with lace and fabric and flowers. Oh, really pretty. Really pretty looking. Yeah. So I've got a lot of projects coming up. I've also got some flip-flops that I'm going to be blinging out, which I started last year. Once again, I'm doing this wrong. I should measure it first and then, yeah, I'm going to cut it right there. Yeah, so I've got a project with blinging out flip-flops. So I'll be working on that too. And I got to get started on this. Because see, what happens is that the seasons go by so fast. And then I'll have projects. And then next thing you know, it's the next season. And I got to start working on stuff for the next season. So like the summer's going to go by fast. And then next thing you know, it's going to be Christmas, right? And then I'm going to have to be doing Christmas stuff. So you have to keep up. And when you do these projects, it's not as easy as it looks, I'll tell you. But it's a joy, because if you like crafting, then if you love it, actually you gotta love it. You have to love it. You can't just like it, because some projects are involved, and it's a commitment, and especially if you're gonna blog like what I'm doing. And I know some of you watching probably want to blog also, so yeah, it's a commitment that you have to make. And if you love it, like I said, it's not going to be that much of a commitment. It's time consuming though, so yeah. It's funny where this, when you wrap this stuff and where it leads to in the back, okay? So let me see, this one's kind of tricky because it starts in a funny place. Talking about when you wrap. When you wrap, it just goes in all directions. Let's see. So now, like I did that in the back. Okay. And now it's going to end right there. Okay. So sometimes the front of a project will look really nice, but the back will be like, oh my gosh, what a mess. But that's just the way everything crisscrosses in the back. Okay. Just got to make sure I get this in the right place. There you go. Really nice. Coming out nice. We're getting there. Okay. Yep, start here. Where are we? Right here. So I had this idea to just throw everything at this wreath, put everything on it but the kitchen sink, right? But I always think the more stuff, the more interesting when you look at a project, especially something like this, because imagine somebody looking at this and going, oh, look, there are pearls there. Oh, look, there's bling. Oh, look at that ribbon, you know? So it's all the different components is what makes it interesting. So I like to add a lot of things of interest to my projects. Even if sometimes it just looks like a lot, that's what makes it interesting. I think, anyway. Somebody else might think different. Oh, another project that I have, oh, that's interesting, is I have to make 2 floral boxes for my window. Oh, I've been working on that too, because, you know, when I say working on it, that means I've been what I call mapping it out. You know, putting all the different components together, see what works, see what doesn't work. Yeah, 2 window boxes for outside. That's going to be really, I can't wait to get started on that. Well, I've started already, so I just can't wait to finish it and have them put in the window, because, you know, the summer's going to go by really fast, right? Yeah, that's the thing about the seasons. They come and they go really fast. And especially nowadays, it looks like time's just speeding up. My goodness. I know you can see glue strands. The thing about glue strands is after I finish a project, I'll hang it up on the wall and then I'll start seeing all the glue strands. So I'll be picking stuff out. So I'm getting there. I'm actually getting there. Yeah, so I can't wait to get started on the flowers. But I've already figured out where my flowers are gonna go and everything, because as I said before, Sometimes videos can be time consuming, and sometimes people don't want to sit for a long video. So with my projects, I'll do certain things ahead of time, in the interest of time. So yeah. Where did this one go? Okay. I mismeasured that. I don't need that much. These pearls can be put on something else. Let's see. There you go. Okie dokie. Keep on going. Keep on going. You know what I've thought of? I said one of these days I'm going to do a silent craft video. I'm just going to do a silent video. I'm not going to say peep, other than welcome to Epiphany Blue, where everything is handmade just for you. And after that, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to make a silent video. Just like the silent movies. Because I've listened to other crafters, and they struggle to find things to say, to keep you entertained, keep you informed as they craft. Yeah. We do it for the love. We do it for the love. Okay. All right. I'm actually almost there. Put this off here. I can't wait to get to the flower part. That's the part I like. All this wrapping and stuff. I mean, I like it because it's creative stuff, but I like the floral part in anything that I do, in any wreath that I make. Got glue all over this one. Okay, let's see something here. All right, this is where I want to start. I'm going to start there. There you go. And I've got to get me a craft room, because this is my dining table. And I don't get to, and I like to set my table. And the only time I do set it is around the holidays. I give myself a cutoff point where I'll say, okay, I'm finished crafting. I'm not making anything else. And then my boys will go to sleep one night, and I'll work through the night like a busy elf. And when everybody wakes up in the morning, the whole table is set. Placemats, napkins, soup bowls, plates, cutlery, everything. Yeah, that's how I do it. And so, yeah, and I love to see my table set. But right now, I have no choice but to use my table as my craft table. So that's the way it goes. Okay, yeah. Okie dokie. Yeah, I would love to get a craft room. Oh my goodness. I already know how I would decorate it and everything. Oh my gosh. Would love to get a craft room. Because right now I have stuff everywhere. Everywhere. That's what my boys say about me. This whole house is your craft room. And I'm like, well, I can't help it. Okay. And you know, at some point, I'm gonna love starting a business where I'm teaching other people how to craft. Well, yeah, I'm teaching now, but I'm talking about in person also. You know, like actually doing a class. I would love that, especially with kids. I would love to teach kids how to craft. I would love that. Where am I? Have I lost my way? Let's see here. Yeah, I think I kinda lost my way a little bit because, as I said, the front and the back look so different when you start crisscrossing ribbons and stuff. Okay, it looks really different in the back. So, but as far as the front looks good, that's the main thing, isn't it? Okay. Okay. See, I did something wrong. I certainly did. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, that should go there, I think. Yeah. Hmm, okay. Oh, why don't I just cut this off? Okay, so that I don't have that bothering me. Okay. Oh, I haven't stopped to let you see what the progress looks like, right? Okay, I'm gonna do that in a minute. Okay, so that's there. And then check that out. Check that around there. Oh, see? No. That's not what I need to do. Okay, wait a minute. That needs to go there, and that needs to go right there. Okay. Have to re-glue that. Okay. I want to go to the Christmas tree store, and I think I'm going tomorrow. I was going to say tomorrow. Today. I'm going today. Going to the Christmas tree store and see what they got going on over there. Hope I don't spend too much money. Because it's funny, you know what? I'll go to the mall and I'll come away with maybe a pair of shoes. I don't spend a lot of money at the mall. But don't let me go to the craft store or the Christmas tree store. Oh my gosh. I'm going to come away with some stuff. Going to come away with some stuff. Okay, I want to know how I lost my way with this again. Okay. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I just hit myself with the glue gun. Okay, did I? Okay, no, I need to add another spot right there. What am I talking about? I'm gonna go to the Christmas tree store. What time is it? I better get to bed. I might not make it to the Christmas tree store. It's 3 o'clock. Okay. This might be 4 parts. This might be 4 parts. Well, let me see. This is 3 parts, I mean. Because this will be part 2. And, all right. I'm kind of to the end. So, okay, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. See? The only reason why I lost my way is because I was doing it from the back. As I said, the back looks way different than the front. So you got to do the front. Everything has to be on the front. You got to start. There you go. There you go. Okay. Found my way again. All right, there you go. I might have to take this piece off. Yeah, I'm going to have to take... Oh, I hate when that happens. Should I leave it there? No, it's going to... No, is it? No. Let's see. The flowers cover it up to some extent. Let's see. It won't look that weird. No, it won't look that weird because the flowers will be covering it up. All right. See, when you start a new project that you haven't done before, I learn right along with you guys, okay? So, yeah, so let's see. I'm going to take this around this way. I forgot I was supposed to be working from the front, not the back. Because the back will lead me to a whole nother dimension. Whole nother dimension. I need a glue stick. Yeah, did I really think I was going to the Christmas tree store with no sleep? I gotta get to bed. I gotta go to the Christmas tree store. I just gotta. Let's see. Okay. Scissor. I'm at the end. This is it for the pearls. My goodness. Let's see. Glue strands, be gone, be gone. Okay. See, I can see glue strands all over the place. Okay, I think I'm finished with the pearls. Let's see where we are. Okay, so, oh, and I made this hanger, right? Can you see this hanger right here? I made this hanger. All I did was take a piece of wire. Uh, I cut a good length of it, right? And then I just joined it around, and then I started twisting it. And I twisted it and twisted it. I'm going to twist it some more. And then I twisted it onto itself. You had to be there, okay? But just know that there's a hanger on there that you can hang the wreath from. See it? Okay. All right. So, okay, so now, what I'm going to do now, oh, I've got these markers, right? See these markers right here? See these sticks? One here, and then I've got one here. That's where the flowers go. So, flower there, flower there. Oh, no, before I do that, oh, this definitely is going to be part 3. I'm thinking. There's a lot involved, right? Okay, so, just before I started the video, I tied these 2 glasses together, and then I figured out, here's the string that I tied them together with. I figured out that I should probably glue them together first. So I'm going to pick a spot. I got my spot right there. I'm going to glue them together. And I'm going to put a lot of glue here. Lots of glue right there in that spot. And let's see. Yep. Glue them together. They don't want to stay. They're sliding all over the place. Come on, you gotta stay together. Maybe better let it rest for a minute. Because glue gun is good, but you know, this is plastic, so glue gun glues anything, really. But I'm just gonna load up, put some more glue here. Yeah, and some more glue on the other side. Let's see. Okay, now I know I'm mumbling to myself. I just added a little more glue, a little bit more glue, just to kind of get it to stick better. Okay. Oh, I see another spot that I could glue. I see another spot that I could glue where they might stay, just like where they meet right there at the top, where one meets the other one. There. Can you see that? I just glued it right there at the top where the 2 meet. Hopefully that will help. Right? I'll put some more. I'm going to load it up with glue right in that seam where they meet. Yeah. Are they staying? Kinda. This is trial and error, folks. Okay, but now that they're kind of glued together, I am now, once again, going to take this ribbon and I'm going to join them together. I'm going to tie them together, I should say. I'm going to tie them together. Oh, I know. And I should also put some glue right where it ties. Where it ties. Yep. Capital idea. Okay, yep. Put some glue right there. Yep. Then make a bow. Make a bow. There you have it. I'm going to put a spot of glue where the bow is too. Oh, because I know what. I could always disguise that bow, the top of that bow, by putting one of these rhinestone doodads right there on the top of it. Okay, so, they're together. Oh, look at that. Yeah, they're together. They're glued together now. Okay, so, don't mess with it. Don't mess with it. Let's see. Okay, so now the next thing, didn't I have another? Oh yeah, I did have another piece. So the next thing I came up with is take another piece of ribbon and let's see. You know what? I should glue it right where it crisscrosses at. Right there. I should glue it right there where it crisscrosses. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take it up like that and see, it hangs like that. Oh, see, I don't want it to, can you see what it's doing? I don't want it to do that when it's hanging, right? Oh, so I see what I can do. I see what I can do. Okay, so I'm going to lay this down. I'm going to lay this down like that. Wait a minute. Yeah, it was supposed to. Okay. I'm going to turn this towards me. Wait a minute. We're supposed to glue to each other like that. I'll get it together, don't worry. See that? Okay, now. Okay, let's see if I can now glue it glue it there like that. Okay. Give it a chance to adhere. I need an extra one of those doodad things. One of these blings. I need a single one. Oh, geez, now I have to upset the whole thing. Okay, where am I? Okay, so that's there. That's that. Let's see if it stays. If I do that, I don't want it. Let's see. Yeah, I think I got it. I think I got it. I'm going to now glue this. I'll show you in a minute because I know you can't see this part, but I will show you in a minute. Ouch. Okay, so that's one piece. And now I've got this piece to do. Let's see. I think I've got it. Can you guys see this? Can you guys see this? Look at that. Okay. So the object is to get it to hang, but not start twirling around. Okay, I'm shaking it, but not for it to start. So in other words, when it's hanging, it won't be twirling all over the place. You know, it'll of course kind of stay like that. I see what I can do to make it even stay even more. I can add some more glue, and I need another. Oh no, I got it. Glue. Okay, I see what else I can do. I am going to add some more glue over here and over there. Let's see if that did the trick. It did the trick. It did the trick. Okay, so it's gonna hang and it's not gonna twirl all over the place. See? Okay, so here you go. Here you are. You see that? That's the top. Maybe you can see it better this way. So I've got it all adhered here. And here's the hanger right here. Can you see it? So it's hanging, but it's not going to be twirling all over the place. Okay? Yeah. And the hanger's right here, so it's right in the middle. So it's in the middle of the wreath. Look at that. See that? Okay. So this was like the main part, was figuring out how these flutes were going to hang, okay? Now I can do the flowers. So, oh, I had this holding my place here because I made a hole to stick this flower in. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some glue in there. Okay, and I'm going to stick this flower in there. Right in there. Look at that. And here's the other one. I was holding that place. And I'm going to stick some glue in there. And I think it's this flower. Yes, this flower. I'm going to stick this other flower in there. There you go. Just like I envisioned it. Let's see. Really press them in there really good. Yeah. Oh. I make noises when I get excited. So here you are. See? Look at that. Can you see that? And there they are, hanging under the two flowers, right? I think maybe I need to move my camera back a little bit. I have to be careful with these flutes now. I'm going to move this back a little bit. Okay, so let's see. Look at that. See that? So that's the middle focal part. And now I'm going to add a flower right down in the middle, right in the center. So it's the center point that I'm keeping, adding this flower right here. Okay, so be very careful with these flutes because they came out just like I wanted them to. Okay, so again, I've got my little marker here. I gotta be careful because, oh, wait a minute, did I lose it already? What the heck? Is that no? Okay, I got it. Okay. I'm gonna take this holder out, put a lot of glue in there, and stick this flower in there. Yeah. So look at what we have now. Look at that. But you probably can't see it, but look at the flower now. Okay. There's the flower at the bottom. And now I'm almost finished with this wreath. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now, the other thing that I'm doing is I've got my flowers. I've got this stuff. This is great stuff. I'm going to stick one on each side. Okay? That's going to look gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay. Okay, I need to cut this. Maybe I don't. Maybe I shouldn't. Because maybe... Okay. I can see that I'm going to have to glue this down in two places. I'm going to glue it there, and I'm going to glue it there. I'm going to put a lot of glue on it. Ouch, 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 ouch. I put glue on my finger. Okay. There. Let's see. Yep. And just to make sure that this stuff stays in the right place, I can probably glue, yeah, I could probably glue some more of it down. Just give another, these glue sticks run out quickly. Okay, put another dab of glue, put another dab of glue there, put some there. Yeah, let's see, make sure it stays. Not my finger, not my finger. Oh. See, that's my fault because I do have my little trusty fingers for just this reason. And I need to press things down, and I don't want to get it all over my finger. There you go. So that's that side. Now I've got to do the other side. Okay, let's get rid of the curls because they'll get all in the way. Okay, now I have to match sizes because that one is a considerable, here you go. This is the other longer one. Right, and these go on the bottom. So now this one goes on the other side, like that. Yeah, oh yeah. Okay, so lots of glue. Lots and lots of glue to keep this stuff down. Okay. Stick this on the other side. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, I'm liking it. I love when my ideas come together. I can see those darn glue strands. Glue strands all over the place. Okay. Okay. I should probably let you see, right? Okay, pushing the camera back doesn't seem like it worked. Let's see. This is how it looks. Look at that. Can you see that? That's how it looks. I thought the silver stuff was a great idea to put on each side. And now I'm going to put two pieces here. One on this side and one on this side. What does Summer Rain like? Symmetry. I gotta stop doing that. I'm sounding like Oprah, right? I don't want to do that. Okay. Let's see. One on this side and one on this side. But the trick is I have to stand it up in order to do that. Okay. Yeah, and the other thing is this flower needs to be down a little bit more. So I've got to put one here. And one here. Like that. Oh, that's gonna look fabulous. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, let's get these. I have to be so careful with these flutes. Let's get these babies down. Let's see now. Ideally, I should have this. Did I get? Oh no, that's not glue. Okay. Ideally, I should have this up so that I could see where I'm placing this. And I don't have anything to lean this up against. I don't have anything to lean this against. Let's see if I can use this chair. Let's see. I'm using my chair right now. So I'm going to be generous with the glue. Put glue. Ouch! Son of a gun. I put too much glue and it hit my hand. This glue is no joke. This glue is no joke. Okay. Ouch. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. Okay. Okay, but I accomplished what I wanted to do because it's pretty much down there. And now I've got to do the same thing with the other side, with this other one here. So I've got to be careful not to put my hand where I shouldn't, where I've got all that glue. Okay, see. Okay, so now, yep, careful to hold it all the way at the top and stick it in there and then stick it down with my rubber finger, not my finger, my rubber finger. Okay. Oh my gosh, I can see all the glue strands hanging from this stuff. I'm going to do a lot of cleaning up on this thing. Okay. Okay, so press it down like that. I can see right now what I'm going to have to do so that this, oh, that looks really nice. Look at this. Look at this. You see that flower? See the flower? The bottom one, I'm going to have to glue it. I'm going to have to glue it down this way so that when you look at it, it's open. Here. Look at that. This came out fabulous. Maybe if I lay it this way, you can see it better. Let's see. Can you see that? I hear the birds chirping away, and I should be hearing them in my sleep. I just saw a pitch. Oh no, that's my TV. I was going to say, I see picture in picture, but no, that's my TV I just saw. Okay. So, this is it. Actually, it's finished. Okay? What I'm going to do off camera is tweak it a little bit. No. I've got something to show you. I almost forgot. Okay, so what I'm going to do off camera is, as I said, I'm going to stick this flower down a little bit more so that it stays down, so that it's open. But the main thing that I had in mind to do, to show you, is, oh, and I had ideas about putting some of this stuff all over. Like, where did it go? Oh, there it is. Putting this stuff all over. I got glue all over my hand. This stuff, like in different spots. Again, I like to put a lot of stuff. Just, it just adds interest, right? I think randomly all over I'm going to put some of this stuff. But for right now, what I'm going to do, in a hurry before I run out of time, which I shouldn't even say that. Shh, don't say that. I'm not going to run out of time. But what I wanted to do, the idea that I had, okay, so this is Mr. and Mrs., right? These glasses, one is for Mr. and one is for Mrs. So I've got these letters, and what I'm gonna do is, I was looking, okay, so I guess this is the lowercase actually. That's the lowercase. the lowercase m. Okay, so although they have sticky on the back, I'm going to, okay, their fingers are bothered. Okay, I'm going to put some glue on anyway, right? Although it's sticky on the back. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put these letters on the glass. It's the tricky part because I've got to put it where it's going to show. So that's M. I need an R. The Mrs. is on this side and the Mr.'s on that side. So I'm going to put blue strands. Gotta place these just the right way, too. Jeez. Okay, that's the M. It's a little too close. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, I need a dot. I need a dot. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to use one of these little diamonds. Oh, I took too many out. Oh my gosh. I just need two. Get back in there. Get back in the bottle. Okay, there you go. Okay. So I've got this one, and I've got that one. I need a spot of glue. Oh, where's my pickup tool? Why am I trying to do this without my pickup tool? Okay. So what I need to do is, I need to add a little spot of glue right there. And then, pick up my diamond and place it right there. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. It's a little messy, but yeah, I'll have to try and clean this up later. Oh, I'll have to try and clean that up. Okay. So now comes the Mr. Yeah, make sure I have another M, right? And I wanted to add some. You gotta be so careful. You gotta know what you're doing working with this stuff. Okay. I need a tweezer, actually, is what I need. That's what I have to get me, a tweezer. Okay, so that's the... It's supposed to be the Mrs. Anyway, okay. So the Mrs. is on this side. Where's the R? There we go. M, R. So it's Mr. and Mrs. Okay. I'll tell you something funny. I don't know how funny it is, In every wedding, everybody knows that the missus is always in the front and the mister is last. So in other words, this would have been the missus and then the mister. I've got the mister and now the missus. And I've always thought that that was wrong. I always thought that the mister should be first. So that's MR. I need an S. Here's an S. Here's an S. I need a tweezer for sure. I might have one around here somewhere. See, but to start looking now, I wouldn't know where to. I have one in my bathroom, but that's my personal one. I wouldn't use it for crafting, so. Okay. Alright, this should stick. Let's see. What if I pick it up with the pickup tool? Let's see. No, it's not working because it already has glue on it. Don't need that. Gotta be so careful with this stuff. Let's see. Okay, I have a spot of glue right here. Get that S down. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a lot of cleaning up on this thing. I think with the help of some alcohol, I'll probably get that off. Okay. And so where are we? Okay, so there's the other diamond dot that I need for the missus. And I need a little glue. I need a spot of glue right there. Okay. And then okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fuss with this some more, but there we are. I'll let you see it. Okay, I'll let you see it. Now, I hope you can see the Mr. and the Mrs. up close. I'm hoping that you can see. Look at that. Okay? And, well, here's the middle, because it's supposed to fall right over this flower, right? And what I'm going to do later on is I'm going to glue these flowers, these petals down so that you can actually see the flower. I think it came out pretty good. I like it. Okay. This stuff adds a lot to it, and I might still glue this down in certain places. But that's it. That's it. Everything else is it's done. It's got a hanger, as I told you, as I showed you. It's got the hanger. It's got this hanger in the back. See the hanger? See that? That's the hanger. Hang it on any hook on the wall. I can see what I have to do with these tails. I like to cut them diagonally, if you know what I mean. The tails on this ribbon, I have to cut that. I'll do that later, but it's finished, okay? And it was challenging, but I like it. And I would make another one like this, actually. I would definitely make another one. I love the way it came out. And you will definitely see it hanging on the wall so that you can really truly appreciate it. Um, I'll do a video showing it on the wall where you can see it up close. Okay, but for now, that's it. The wedding champagne flute wall hanging is done. It's done. So thanks for watching. As I said, I named out all those projects I have coming. You've got to tune in for them, right? Um, Look at this. I found these. What does it say? It says bottoms up. And I'm going to, in my favorite color, of course, I'm going to add some bling to them, package them. They're a set of 6. And yeah, these will be a nice gift for somebody. There's 6 of them. Okay, so I've got that coming up. I've got that other baby wreath I told you about. I've got baby shoes. I've got my flip-flops that I'm blinging. What else do I have? I have my window boxes that I have to do. I have to go because I got to get some sleep. So thanks for tuning in. Love you all. Wish you all the best. Hit the like button, subscribe, tell your friends about Epiphany Blue, where everything is handmade just for you. And I'll see you in the next one. So see you next time. Bye.